Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So the first reveals from the UK Games Expo are here. Sadly, it is not Primarchs, but that means it's just not today. That means it could be tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day after that. Soon, brothers, soon they will all walk with us once more. Right, let's jump in and let's take a look at all these new releases because there is some fantastic epic mod. So first thing first, let's start with a trailer from the new Necromunda gang. It is the Palatine Enforcers.
Patrol Gamma 3-3 on site. Take position and set breach charges. All elements in position. Melter charges in place. On me, Gamma, for Lord Helmore and High Primus. Blow that door!
So that's those guys there. You can actually see pictures of them in the background right now. Right, I gotta hold my hands up because I thought the Palatine Enforcers and the Adeptus Arbites, Arbites, whatever you want to call them, Arbites, whatever you want to call them. Let's not argue about this today. But I actually thought these were kind of the same. When I read the lore on Lexicanum, they said they were a part of the Adeptus Arbites, but apparently not. They are involved with them, but they're separate, if that makes sense. It's very confusing. It's like being a sheriff and then being like a state trooper or something like that. Someone explained to me. Yeah, bizarre, but let's just say they're the good guys. Can we all just settle on that? They're good guys. Now, the models themselves, the first thing I thought when I actually looked at them, I actually thought, wait, are these like Primaris? They actually have like that Mark IV kind of helmet, and I don't know why, but they just remind me a bit of Reavers. Maybe it's just me just being too Primaritified at the moment, but the models, the scopes, the guns, the armor itself, I like the little, is it like grenades or something that's hanging off them and stuff like that. They've got the batons. I have no idea what kind of guns they are. Do they shoot like plasma or something, or is it like fire and stuff like that? It actually says here at the bottom, the new Palatine Enforcer kit is just as packed as with options as the Necromunda gangs, letting you bring your patrol to life with a vast range of weapons, from shock batons to shotguns. Shotguns are always awesome in 40k. Even bolters, these guys have been redesigned from the ground up to capture the classic feel of the Enforcers while modernizing them and trying them into the world of Necromunda in the 41st millennium. You'll notice their gear contains design elements from other Imperial factions while maintaining brutal feel of its own. So maybe that is why I actually thought it was kind of Primaritified with some of the helmets and stuff. But all in all, I think it looks cool. I think it looks nice. And these guys are releasing in August. So you Necromunda chaps, you are getting a new gang in August. And maybe this is the time for me to jump in and play Necromunda, because I've always wanted like the kind of 40k police when it came to Necromunda. So maybe this is the time I'm going to dip my wick in and purge in the Emperor's glorious name. Now let's watch the next trailer, which is for Warhammer Quest, since this introduces a brand new expansion for that game.
There is only war. Even here in the cold and seemingly empty void, the battlefield changes, but the rules of engagement remain the same. One must trust in the will of the Emperor, and one must use whatever weapons are available. This is the data log of rogue trader Neam Shai Murad, en route to the Blackstone Fortress.
So that is the new expansion for Escalation. The first thing I saw when I saw that trailer, I was like, oh wait, those are the combat arena guys. What the hell is going on? Now, it says Escalation is the thrilling next chapter in the story of the Blackstone Fortress, pitting you against a threat not just to the Imperium itself. In the latest expansion, Obsidius Malix has gained control of a portion of the alien space station, apoptosis its power, and threatens to bring it to bear against its foes. Just something that you normally, it's basically the bad guys have something. Are you the good guys? Are you going to take it from them? Now, if we move down, it says, like the dreaded Amble before it, Escalation offers a new quest for Blackstone Fortress. However, the quest for Sinister Black Shrines offers new twist on the core gameplay of Warhammer Quest. and promises to be a challenge for even the most seasoned pack of adventurers. Now, you have these cool looking awesome models, so these are like basic, I'm doing air quotes, the bad guys, and all I see when I see models like this, the first thing that pops into my head when I see human models like this is like, traitor guard. Come on, GW. You have all these awesome, like, cultist-esque type of traitor guard designs. They're right there in front of you. Come on now. Release the codex. Release some weapons and tanks and, you know, all that kind of stuff. You have the power. You have the models, GW. You could do it. The models themselves, look at them. They're fantastic. They're awesome models. I don't think anyone can really have a go at GW about their model design over the past couple of years. It just gets better and better and better. It's just the rule of cool is just absolutely fantastic and amazing. Now back to the so-called good guys, because there is new models coming in this for the new explorers. Let's say let's not call them good guys, since they could have sinister motives behind their eyes as well. Now the interesting blurb of text says you won't be going in. However, escalation brings new explorers to the game and one very loyal servitor, offering you new options for your adventures. These are the ones you see on the screen now, like the Adeptus Ministorum Crusader, the Primary Psyker. Escalation will be the first time fans outside the US can get their hands on the models. So this looks like it's releasing separate from Combat Arena, because it says in brackets, if you're in the United States, you'll also be able to track them down in the Combat Arena game. I don't know, am I reading that wrong, or is that text stating that Combat Arena is only going to be releasing in the US like they did with that Space Marine / Necron board game? I'm not, maybe I'm just being an idiot. I probably am being an idiot, but if so, that's kind of crappy, because I actually kind of like the look of that game and I want to get my hands on it. The last thing I want to do is, you know, try and play like someone to go get it for me in the US and then pay all like the shipping costs and the import tax. Boy, oh boy, does that really hit you in the pocket. But the new models, I think we've all seen them now. We all seen when Combat Arena got announced. They're probably some of the best loyalist Imperial models I ever witnessed. I don't know what it is, but that servitor is just screaming my name. Maybe because he's painting like a bit yellow and he's got a huge gun on his back. Apart from that, yeah, the rogue trader woman with like the sword leg, which reminds me of, what's it called, Kingsman, that girl of Kingsman, the Primary Psyker, the Crusader, all fantastic, amazing models. Now, it says at the bottom, looks like the next few months are going to be very exciting indeed. Make sure you stay subscribed for Games Workshop Letter for updates, yada, yada, yada. And let us know what you're looking forward to the most, Facebook and stuff like that. Well, this was only basically part one. There's another part which is going to be happening tomorrow, so I've been told. So this post now is basically all the board games which I was expecting. So I'm wondering, what really are they going to be showing off tomorrow? Is tomorrow actually going to be more 40k wise? Because I knew really that UK Games Expo is more or less for board games. That's what it's for. It's for these kind of like, you know, RPG board games kind of stuff. So I expected Necromunda, Blood Bowl, you know, Blackstone. Actually, I completely forgot about Blackstone Fortress. But, you know, games like Blackstone Fortress. But since they've got all that out of the way now, I wonder what the biggie like reveals are going to be tomorrow. Is it going to be more focused back on the 8th edition tabletop, Age of Sigmar, that kind of stuff? We shall see. We shall see. I'm hyped for it. Hopefully, like I said, no Primark today, but maybe a Primark tomorrow. Stand fast, brothers. They will come soon enough. All right, Chaperonios, that is me done for another video. These are all the updates I have for you today. If there's any more, then we'll jump on and we'll do another video. I'm going to be streaming sometime tonight as well to be showing all this off, getting all your feedback and all that kind of awesome stuff like we normally do when big stuff is announced. So join me for that if you're around tonight. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any information, any feedback at all, then post it below. It's always nice to, you know, hear your comments, your feedback, and just banter or have laughs or just look at these awesome models together. So thanks for watching. See you in a bit. Have a good time, and bye-bye.